Hello everybody, welcome to the Economic Huddle. I am your host today, Nino Garofola, and I am with Garofola Analytics. Today is Black Friday, November 24th, and we'll be running down the top 3 news articles for this week. First on our list today is consumer sentiment. This measure of consumer optimism dropped 2.2% from October to November. Now keep in mind that October's reading was the best reading in over 13 years. And so even though this confidence reading dropped this month, it's still the second best reading since January 2004. As we sit here, the continued positivity of consumers will be a major benefit, especially to retailers as they embark on this Christmas shopping season. Number 2, oil prices. At the time of this recording, we have seen a significant 7.8% increase in oil prices just this month. Oil is now sitting at its most expensive price per barrel since August 2015. So while this is bad news for the lower middle class, it is good news for those who work in the oil industry and those companies who supply equipment to the industry, as oil production should increase as profits increase. And overall, if oil can maintain a $55 to $60 per barrel price, we anticipate a net positive effect on the economy. And finally, number 3 on our list is Federal Reserve Chairwoman Janet Yellen, who announced that she will be resigning from the Federal Reserve Board after her successor, Jerome Powell, is sworn in as the new Fed chairman. Well, this is more of a hat tip to Chairwoman Yellen, as she is not only the first woman to chair the Federal Reserve Board, but also one of only 3 chairs to the board who never experienced a recession under their watch. Now, looking at the other 2 chairmen who accomplished this, neither led the Fed for more than 17 months. This means that Janet Yellen is the first and only chairperson to lead the Fed for more than 3 years and not experience a recession. Now, as far as our analytical thoughts on the transition to future Chairman Powell, don't expect too much of a change of course. While Yellen was a little bit more accommodative than we think Powell will be, we have very rarely seen any chair of the Fed really step outside the precedent set by their predecessor. So look for that to continue. That concludes our Economic Huddle for this week. Be sure to keep it locked on here again next week for more economic news and analysis.